Hello everyone, I'm Marta and I'm in the climate change sector of our organization YAF, Youth Action for the Future. Today I will be talking about the fashion industry and how it relates to climate change. One of the biggest polluters in the world is the fashion industry. This is because of many factors, from the chemicals that go into clothes to the large amount of clothes that are thrown out each year. The process of making clothes requires a large amount of water. According to the TED Talk, The Life Cycle of a T-shirt presented by Angel Cheng, 2,700 liters of water are used to produce a single shirt. Every year there are 2 billion shirts sold, meaning there are 2.43 quadrillion liters of water used just for the making of T-shirts sold. Then there are the shirts that aren't sold and are quickly disposed of because of rapidly changing fashion trends. To make a simple clothing item, there needs to be cotton made and picked, which can be both harmful to the workers as well as the soil. This is because the chemicals can be carcinogenic and can have a high risk of harming the workers as well as the soil due to the cotton plantations using more pesticides and insecticides than any other crop plantation. However, most clothing items are made synthetically from plastic. For every synthetic garment we wash, 1,900 individual microfibers are released into the water, introducing microplastics into our food chain when fish eat them. Synthetic garments now make up 60% of the material we use in our clothing worldwide, and it takes 200 years to decompose. After it is picked, it is sent to spinning facilities where it is made into yarn. The yarn is then sent to mills where it is woven into gray sheets of fabric. Heat and chemicals turn them white afterwards. They are then dipped into bleaches and dyes which often contain cancer-causing cadmium, chromium, mercury, arsenic, lead, and many more toxic chemicals that can cause serious effect to your health. These dyes contaminate rivers and oceans when the toxic waste is dumped. This can not only hurt aquatic life, but it can also affect the health of the millions of people living by those river and sea banks. The toxic waste can not only affect the health of surrounding communities, but if it spreads to a larger scale, it can harm the health of many more. Most of this process is done by machines, which are often powered by fossil fuels. Transporting the process from country to country also produces a lot of CO2 from fossil fuels, which is another harming factor. The sheets of fabric are sent to be sewn by people in factories. There's a huge problem with this issue, as these people work in poor conditions and earn minimum wage or less for delicate and intricate work. There is also a huge problem with child labor, slavery, and human trafficking within this area of the clothing industry. This issue usually occurs within big companies who give barely any pay for a day's worth of hard work in extremely poor conditions. When the clothing item is finalized, bundles of it are sent to high-income countries and sold. Then, it's quickly disposed of soon after it is bought due to fast fashion and rapidly changing fashion trends. Clothing production in the industry in general accounts for 10% of global carbon emissions, making the fashion industry the second largest polluter after the oil and gas industry. Over the last 20 years, the garment production has grown by 400% to 80 billion garments produced per year. In total, only 15% of all clothes and garments disposed of are recycled in some way. 85% of all clothing produced are carelessly thrown away into landfills, making a total of 17 million tons of clothes being thrown away per year. And this number is constantly increasing. The clothes thrown away into landfills are extremely harmful, as the garments made synthetically release toxic chemicals into soil and water. The only way to get rid of this gargantuan pile of clothes is to burn them. This causes air pollution and can harm the health of the inhabitants who live near these sites. We can solve this issue by buying more clothes made from organic cotton. Growing organic cotton without any pesticides or insecticides will solve the damage created, but the organic cotton takes up less than 1% of the 22.7 million metric tons of cotton produced worldwide. People don't produce as much cotton because it takes double the time to grow and double the work to take care of, as you have to make sure that no insects get in the way of growing it. However, the benefits are worth it. Some ways we can contribute and help with this issue is by looking into the clothes you're buying and searching for eco-friendly stores that make recycled clothes. Another way you can help out by buying is to buy at thrift and secondhand stores as you expand the life of a clothing item. Another way that we can help is by keeping clothing items for longer, even for just a few months. It has been scientifically proven that saving garments for longer reduces water and waste by 20 to 30%. Another way that we can help solve or reduce this problem is by buying clothes that are 100% organic cotton or recycled fibers and linens. Companies should also make this product more available to the clients. The fashion industry should also start offering and making more eco-friendly products to help with the issue they're making. One way to make clothes more sustainable is by making them organic or recycled cotton / other materials. Another way is to make clothes with dyes made from herbs and spices. That dye would be eco-friendly and wouldn't damage the health of workers / ecosystems. This dye will surely decay over time, but this could be a solution to fast fashion. You could change the color of your clothes at home and make the clothing item fit any fashion trend. Another option is you could extend the life of your clothing item by turning it into another useful item, such as turning an old shirt into a rag to clean your tables and your counters. We need to raise awareness on this issue and demand change. This industry has a huge impact on the environment, and even the smallest changes can help, which is why we need to take action. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you wish to learn more about climate change or other global issues, then make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video, and make sure to check out our link tree down below to stay updated for more.